Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. And today we are going to fly from Oslo to Stockholm and back to Oslo again. So just two quick flights. So yeah, nothing more than that for today, but that's better than nothing. So we're standing here at the gate Delta 10 or stand 76. And we are just arrived, or this aircraft just arrived from Munich, and we are now taking it over and going to fly to Stockholm. And yes, the jetway is broken. So can't do anything with that, unfortunately. So yes, then we can go ahead and get the flight plan on the EFB. Yes. So we have our flight plan here, and the first thing you can do is actually request some refueling. So request refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
The first thing we actually should do is probably to check that everything is correct or set up on the aircraft after this crew change. So as you might have seen, we are not going to align the IRS, and that's because basically we do not have time for that. So yeah, just got to quickly check. Yeah, the oil damper is on, that's good, and the window heat. Yeah, everything here seems to be good. Just going to reset that fuel flow just in case. I can do that though. Nice system. We have good hydraulic quantity, and also the oil quantity is also a little bit low maybe, so we need to refuel or refill that probably soon. Yeah, that also seems to be good. Nice. Alas, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's no problem. No problem. Yes, then we can probably begin to set up the aircraft then. So, FMC. So, we are the 737-800 26K rated engines. The air rack is up to date, and we have the latest operational program for the PMDG 737. So, passing it, we can go. You actually do not need to do that one. So we got to fly from Gardermoen today, also Gardermoen to Stockholm Arlanda. Got to be Nordic 820. There you go. So, yeah, nice. So yes, departure runway, that should probably be 01 left. You can double check the flight plan. That says 0 left via the master for Alpha departure, 0 left via the master for Alpha. And okay, the refueling truck haven't arrived yet. Should probably get contact with the cabin crew. Deboarding should probably be finished by now. Okay, after master, it's going to be Zulu 183 to Legpo. Legpo. Hello.
Hi, Captain. How are you?
I'm feeling fine, thank you.
Great. We're just getting ready for departure, but if you need anything, just give me a call.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. The terminal staff are ready to send the passengers down. Can we start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding whenever you like. That's PA system, why?
Great. I'll let the rest of the crew know, and we'll get started as soon as the passengers start arriving.
Nice.
It could be a few minutes yet, though.
Okay, thanks. Nice. So have the fuel truck arrived?
All stations prepare to start boarding.
Then we can request boarding.
Boarding requested.
So after Legpo, we're going to fly direct to Eltok. And then we're going to fly the Eltok 3 November for 19 right initially. ILS 19 right by the Eltok 3 November. That's what we expect for now. So cost to decks, that's going to be 9 final reserves. Oh, today is going to be 1.7 tons. 1.7.
Passengers boarding starting.
Cruising altitude. We're going to cruise at 330. Cruising wind is 302.28. 302.28. And the average ISA is minus 13, minus 50, minus 63. And the transition altitude in Oslo is 7,000 feet. Oh, the fuel truck just arrived. Nice. That means we're going to be refueled. The Tran default, yeah, that's at 7,000 feet. Nice. So then we just need to wait for that one to be fueled up. So 4 tons. I think that's exactly what we want. Block fuel at 3.8. Yeah, 4 tons, that's good. So let's see the fuel weight, that's good. 250 below 10,000. Forecast, we're going to have the winds for 310, 200 and 100. The transition level in Stockholm is for now 5,000 feet, or yeah, 5,000 feet. And the weather in Stockholm should be good. We have wind 090 at 4, so 01 does make more sense for now. And QNH is 1,000. And also for Oslo, QNH is 1,000, and winds are 060. So we're probably going to change to 01s later on. Jönköping Avgig, hello, welcome, hope you're doing well. Yeah, it is nice sometimes with shorter flights, but if I would be honest, I will probably have flown at least 2 more flights, but yeah, again, this is better than nothing. I can test our oxygen. And that's tested. Is refilling finished? Yes, it is. So we can turn on the seatbelts. So we are going to cruise at flight level 330 today. And we are going to get the... we can begin with the departure airport. So for our airport charts, Oslo, we want the airport, takeoff means and the parking stands. We want the MSFS for Alpha departure. MSFS for Alpha. And for Stockholm, we want the airport chart, takeoff means and parking stand on arrival. Yes. Star, we want the L2 3 November for now. And approach, you can still expect 19 on the right. 19 on the left, 19 on the right. ILS for 19 on the right. The airport elevation is 138, so we can set 150 then. Not minus 150, 150, there you go. So, yeah, that should actually probably be it. We should be ready now, and we should probably do our departure briefing. We have 10 minutes until our scheduled time of departure, so that's not going to be great, but yeah. So yes, then we can do our departure briefing. So, we can begin with the weather in Oslo. The weather in Oslo was recorded at 15:20 Zulu. That is going to be approximately now half an hour. There is a follow, so winds at 060 at 3 knots, cavalcade temperature minus 15, dew point minus 19, QNH 1000, and no sig. So, we can begin with our airport chart. So this is chart 799, effective 25th of January 24. So, we are parked here at stand 76, and the standard push is going to be probably straight back. And then we could probably expect a right turn on Delta, and then a right one on Hotel, and then a left one on November, and we are probably going to use Alpha 2 for departure today. Actually, we are going to calculate for Alpha 3, and if that's not possible, we're going to use Alpha 2 for departure. Yeah, there is no hotspots, any other taxi restrictions, or any other notable NOTAMs for Oslo today, and yeah, everything seems to be good there. So, departing out of 01 left, heading is 012 degrees, and then for the emergency briefing. So, above 80 knots, I will only reject the takeoff for a fire warning, engine failure, predictive winch warning, or airplane is unable or unsafe to fly. If I call stop, I will simultaneously close the first levers, disengage the throttle, apply maximum braking, and verify the operation of the RTO water brakes. Then I will manually raise the speed brake handle and apply maximum reverse thrust. When the aircraft has come to stop, I'll set the parking brake. Then we are going to do we are going to identify the problem, and we're going to carry out any drills as appropriated. If we decide to evacuate the aircraft, we are going to read and do the evacuation checklist, and if time permits, I'll pull the cockpit voice recorder circuit breaker. If the call before V1 is keep going, there will be no actions below 400 feet except cancel under warnings and rest given a positive rate. At 400 feet, we're going to verify heading select, and we're going to do the member items. At the MFRA, we're going to bug up, retract the flaps as scheduled. When flaps up, no light, we're going to verify or select level change, max continuous thrust, and engage the automatics. Then we are going to do the non-normal checklist, normal checklist, and then we're going to make up a plan. Engine out today, that's going to be straight out Gardermoen VR 5 miles, right turn to VBook 274 inbound, right turns 3,600 feet. So pretty simple. So yes, for our departure today, we are going to depart via the MASEV for Alpha departure. This is on chart 10-3 Delta effective 25th of March 21. So the MASEV 4 Alpha departure is an Arla departure, so no VRs and Vs are required. MSFS Oslo is 3,900 feet. We got to fly maximum of 250 below 10,000. And initial current clearance is going to be 7,000 feet. And we're going to do nose abatement departure number 2. That means after passing 1,500 feet above ground, we're going to set speed into vent, bug up to 220 knots. And then after passing 3,007 feet on the QN edge, we're going to cancel speed into vent and continue up on VNAV speed. So yes, and we have generally no threats. Clear weather, almost no traffic here, and no terrain in the area that is should cause any issues. So yeah, that's basically it. Are there any questions? Probably not, then our departure briefing is complete. Nikolai, hello, welcome, hope you're doing well. So yes, departure, we are going to calculate for Alpha 3. So 0 left, Alpha 3, that's going to be 2696. 2696. Flaps is going to be 5, and there's off, air conditioning on, dry. Yes. Seems like boarding may be finished soon as well. But yeah, then I think we can do the pre-flight checklist above the line. So, pins and the covers are removed. Oxygen is tested to 100%. Nav transfer and display switches, all at normal and auto. Window heat is on. Aircon and press packs auto and bleeds are set. Flight instruments, so we are tracking 102 degrees QNH 1000 reading 690 feet. Park brake set, engine start levers cut off, rudder and trim free and 0, and takeoff and taxi briefing are complete. Pre-flight checklist to the line complete. And we should got a new weather update for Oslo 5 minutes ago. So that's going to be at 50. Yeah, so winds are 080 at 2. 16 and 1000. Well, minus 16 please, and the QNH 1000. And we are just waiting for the load sheet. So landing in Arlanda, we could expect 19 right, probably going to change that to 01 left instead. Or right, maybe right actually. And the weather in Arlanda now, we have wind 070 at 4, minus 5 and 1001. I think it was minus 5, I actually don't remember. Yeah, it was minus 5. Nice. And flat 30 packs on, anti-ice off, dry, that should be good. And yeah, that shouldn't be any issues. So yes. Oh nice! Nice that they fixed it. That's good. I hope you enjoyed the flight from Bergen to Oslo as well. Yeah, that's a very nice flight, especially in the sunrise. If you have it at that time, that's actually a pretty nice flight. Yeah, the engine outside, we should probably insert that one. So Gardermoen VR, it's going to be 5 miles to VBook. VBook 274 inbound, right turns 3,600 feet. There you go, and we can go through our routing. So we are going to depart via the Mase for Alpha departure. That's going to give us a little bit northbound flight path. Then we got to fly eastbound, and then for the L23 November arrival into Stockholm 19 right. So yeah, it seems like actually 1 right is not that bad of an idea. So it depends if you're going to use 1 right or left. But we are coming from the east, so it doesn't matter which runway we're actually going to use. Yeah, missed approach is also there, and also the engine out SID. Nice. Then we can probably do our PA or do the PA to the passengers. So flight times should be 45 minutes. Going to cruise at 330, and we do not expect any turbulence, if I remember correctly. No. Så yes. Mine damer og herrer, god ettermiddag. Dette er kaptein som snakker. På AMD Norwegian og besetningen vår ønsker vi velkommen ombord denne flyvningen fra Oslo til Stockholm. Flytid til Stockholm i dag er forventet til å bli rundt 45 minutter. Vi begynner snart å bli klare for avgang her, så setter dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet, og for deres egen sikkerhet og andres, vær så snill, følg med til en veldig riktig heftig demonstrasjon som kommer fra kabinkrew nå veldig snart. Vi skal krysse på rundt 33 000 fot i dag, og vi forventer egentlig ikke noe særlig turbulens gjennom flyturen. Men vi anfaller å ha på sikkerhetsbeltet på gjennom hele flyturen, bare som tilfelle vi kommer bort noe uforventet turbulens. Her i Stockholm, det ser det ganske bra ut. Vi har litt grann vind fra nordøst, og så -5 grader. Ellers, vi håper å sitte ned, slappe av, så håper dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Hello.
Hi, Captain.
That was perfect timing.
Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground. There's the passenger count,
Load sheet,
the crew count,
nice.
and the total souls count, plus yourselves, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Great, I'll make the call through on the jetway, and you can go ahead and close
No
up the doors. Okay, I wasn't even allowed to be finished. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is Captain speaking. On behalf of Norwegian and the crew on board, we will welcome on board this flight from Oslo to Stockholm. Flight time to Stockholm today is expected to be approximately 45 minutes. We are now very ready for departure, so sit down, take on the seatbelts, and if you own safety and others, please follow the very important safety demonstration that's come from the cabin crew now pretty soon. We are going to cruise at approximately 33,000 feet today, and we do not expect any turbulence, but we still recommend to have the seatbelt on for the entire flight, just in case you're encountering some unexpected turbulence. The weather down in Stockholm seems to be pretty good. We have a little bit wind from the northeast and -5 degrees. Otherwise, sit down, relax, and we hope that you can enjoy this flight with Norwegian. Nice, that was the PA. No departure today, of course, no. We are on time. 1 minute behind now. Okay, we can start up that APU, and we have got the load sheet. So takeoff weight is going to be 56.7 tons. Oh, that's actually very light. 56,700, and the center of gravity is going to be 19.3%. 19.3. And calculate. Yeah, should be able Alpha 3. So takeoff to 44 and 83.5. Cool. Execute. Takeoff to 34, 80. No, I think that was 44. 83.8, 83.5. Yeah, that's within the limit. For takeoff, flaps is going to be 5, trim is going to be 5.7 units. V131, rotated 132, and V2 136. 31, 132, 136. 136. And initial ground clearance is 7,000 feet. And we should be pretty much ready for departure then. So if we can just get you over to the legs, 200 knots there, please. There you go. And the trim at 5.7 units. .7. There you go. So yeah, then we can do our pre-flight checklist below the line. So Fuel, we have 4,000 kilograms on board and the 4 pumps on. Passenger signs set, auto brake, RTO, serial brief and bars completed. Takeoff speed V1131, rotate 132, V2136. MCP V2136, heading 02 degrees and 7,000 feet is set. Pre-flight checklist complete. And we also do need to set you to 1,700 feet for the MFRA. 1,700. Okay, AP is available. And we are pretty much ready for the departure. So, hydraulic pumps, we have pressure, and the seatbelt is already on. Yes, anti-collision light, and on with the transponder, and we can request push and start. I should probably get that or close up that cabin door, or sorry, the cockpit door. There you go. No.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Nice. Why are you all way over there? Okay, do we have any ATC online for now? Nope, we have some controls over in Russia, it seems like. So no, that means we are going to have Unicom then. 122.8.
Hello, Captain.
Okay,
we are ready
flew
for pushback.
625 at 1500. Nice. Alas, yeah, probably. I think we will. I can't guarantee anything, but I think it is a possibility for that. So yes, maybe. Okay, is the door closed? Nope.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Why haven't they closed up the doors yet? To be honest, we are just 5 minutes behind. That's actually pretty good. There you go. Or it's not good, but better than the 15 minutes we could have been. So yeah, before start checklist, flight deck door is closed and locked. Doors and windows closed and locked. Anti-collision light is on and transponder altitude off before start checklist complete. Just going to confirm we are on Unicom. Yes, we are. Traffic behind us? No. And we are 820. Carbon traffic, Nordic 820. Push and start after stand 76 carbon traffic. Okay, we have turn push south is probably where we're going to turn then. Turn push south.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes please.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Still no icing conditions. Clear skies. Yeah, minus 16 degrees, but still there is no icing conditions. So we are not going to wait. Where is the red line on this one? Should be a little bit further back. Yeah, it goes all the way over there. Okay, it's a little bit more Scandinavian aircraft, Scandinavian Airlines aircraft here today. They're all Norwegian aircraft. Okay, there you go, and we are soon crossing the line. And probably there is the wing over, so we can start up engine number 2. $25. I don't think that one. There you go. Okay, so engine number 2 is stable, starting number 1. $25.
Please set parking brakes.
Brake set. And there you go, engine number 1 is stable. Cockpit ground, we have 2 good engine start. Second is Nate Hansen on the left. Have a good day. Bye bye. A little bit dark here. There you go.
Unlocking gear.
Nice.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Good. Just waiting for that gear pin then. There you go, got the gear pin. Flaps 5. And flag controls are checked. Okay, before taxi checklist. So, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, aircon and press, packs auto, isolation valve auto, engine start switches continuous, recall checked, engine start levers, island end, flight controls checked, ground equipment is clear and APU off before taxi checklist is complete.
Gardamore traffic, Scandinavian 89er Lima, push and start out of gate 24, Gardamore traffic.
24, so that's straight ahead. And we want to taxi for Delta Hotel and November to Alpha 3. Gardamore traffic, Nordic 820, taxiing for Delta Hotel and November to hold at Alpha 3, 01 left, Gardamore traffic. Okay, left is clear, right is clear. Brakes list, here we go. So we are going to turn to the right on Hotel, and that's going to be the taxi down Delta here, and then the first to the right on Hotel, and then first, not first, but third to the left. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, it was my brother pedals. Okay, so he's pushing back there, but he shouldn't be in the way. See, the aircraft is turning to the left for some reason. Okay, right is clear, no one coming on Delta. Sorry, Hotel.
Captain, just to let you know that the cabin is secure for takeoff.
Thank you.
Just let me know when you're ready to go and I'll get the crew seated.
I'll call. I'll call. There you go. The cabin is secure, that's nice. Okay, 17, that's a little bit too fast. Okay, right is clear and the left also seems to be clear. So then I left turn here on November. Okay, so Alpha 3, that should be the taxiway to the right. The second taxiway to the right is going to be Alpha 3. Okay, left is clear and the right is clear. SLC PA system. Cabin crew, seat for takeoff, please. Okay, and before takeoff checklist. So, flaps, 5 land, 5 green lights, stabilizer trim, 5.7 in descent, and cabin call lock given. Before takeoff checklist complete. Okay, Alpha 3 is right here. Alpha 3. Okay, we are pretty much clear to enter the runway. No one is on final. Not that I can see. Current traffic, Nordic 820, landing and departing out of 0 left via Alpha 3. Current traffic. And we are clear for takeoff. And there is no one on the runway either.
Got on traffic, Scandinavian 89 Lima, taxiing to runway 01 left via Hotel and Mike.
Okay, then takeoff. Pressed stable. Takeoff reset.
Getting knots.
Checked.
Deporting. Positive rate of climb.
Give it up. Passing 1500, speed into vent and speed 220. Flaps 1. Flaps up. And we can fly direct to MSFS. We are past 3750, cancel speed and vent, command A. We can continue up to 330. Standard. Standard, passing 5,000 feet now. Okay, after the takeoff checklist. So, engine bleeds on, packs, auto, landing gear up and off. Flaps up, to light and altimeters, passing 6,000 feet now. After takeoff checklist complete. And we can remove the reduced climb. Yeah, this is not a very long flight. Arriving at 58. Okay, passing a flight level of 100. Landing lights can go off. And depressurization. So 330, 150, and yeah, everything seems to be good. And we can turn off the seatbelts now. There's basically almost no winds, so that's nice. We can check which runway they're using currently in Stockholm. I found our aircraft. The real aircraft haven't departed yet. Okay, so in Stockholm now, it seems like they're using 01s. They are using 01 left for landings, and it seems like they're using 08 for departures. So yeah, we could expect 01 left for landing then. So that's nice. So then we need to change some things in the aircraft. So our arrival runway now is changed from 19 right to 01 left. 01 left. Start. That's going to be the Air2G3 Juliet, I think it is. Yes, that is indeed the correct thing. So approach, or sorry, arrival. ILS 01 left via the L7 Mike is also actually one of them. L2 7 Mike. Yeah, that's the one we are normally using, so we're going to use 7 Mike. L2 7 Mike. Execute. Pinned. Approach. So that's going to be 004 1099 1099. and 1099. And 004 degrees and 004 degrees. Minimums are going to be 299 to be exact. 299. And simultaneous approaches on runway left to right, maybe and a fly minimum 16 as normal. And yeah, that's basically it for that. So we can check the take the landing calculation. So again, the run or the weather in Stockholm should be changed now very soon. Yeah, okay. Should get a new one very soon, so we're going to wait for that one. For our landing weight, that's going to be 800 kilograms, it seems like. Yes, 800. That's going to be 55 tons. Very light. Flaps 30 packed on, ideas off, no credit, auto brake 3. And we're going to land 0 on left. Still, we haven't got the new weather update yet, so we just need to wait for that one. Nice, and there you go, we have the northern lights. Or we have a little bit of them. I don't think there is going to be too much more before we are not see them. Just have a feeling. Yeah. There you go. So winds are now 060 at 6 knots, -5 and 1001. So 66. So wind 60 at 6 knots. Ooh. So that's going to be a flap 30, 141 -5. That's going to be 136. So 30. 136. 136. Required landing distance 1600 meters. Where do we actually want to vacate the runway? Airport. So first we should probably get the parking stand we are going to use. That's probably a good idea. So at Stockholm we are going to park at the take 821 is going to be our call sign back, or flight number back. So that's gate Delta 11 at Terminal 5. So parking stands. So Delta 11, that's probably just going to be stand 11 here on the Pier B on Terminal 5. And yeah, so that means we are probably want to try to vacate at Yankee. No, I don't think we can use Yankee 4. We need a rapid exit. Yeah, we could use Yankee 4, but that's basically nothing off the runway. So I think we might use either Yankee 6 or Yankee 8. If we see Yankee 4, how much is that from 0 left? Yankee 4. Yankee 4 is not even an alternative here. But yeah, Yankee 8, then we have 2,200 meters, so we should be able to use Yankee 6. That was the wrong airport. So yeah, I think we might expect Yankee 6. I think that's probably the most, or the best one. I mean, Yankee 4 would pretty much get us straight into the stand, but we do not have time for that. So it's going to be Yankee 6. So that's going to be then the second rapid exit. So yeah, that means we are going to use full reverse and no water brake. Okay, set you to 10 degrees. And we can pretty much do our approach briefing. So we can begin with the weather in Stockholm. The weather in Stockholm was recorded at 1620 Zulu. That is going to be approximately 7 minutes ago, and it's as follows. So winds are 060 at 6 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more. We have few clouds at 4,300 feet, correction 4,100 feet, broken at 5,500 feet, temperature -5 to cold -9, QNH 1001 and nosing. So we can begin with our star. So we're going to fly the L27 mic arrival. As you can see here, it is an RNAV, but you also got to tune in Lena NDB at 330, so you should probably do that. Yeah, that's already tuned in, actually, nice. Yeah, so this is on chart 1000 to go. Yeah. So this is on chart 10-2, effective 21st of May 20. So yeah, again, it is an RNAV departure with an NDB here, so we tuned that one in at 330. So clearance limit is normally the initial approach fix, and again, we do not have an ATC in Stockholm for now, it seems like. So that means we can basically do whatever we want. So yeah, as always, going to fly maximum 250 knots below flight level 100 unless otherwise instructed. And descent planning, expect speed restrictions before entering the TMA. Plan descent so that highest entry level into the TMA is not exceeded in spite of speed restrictions. The 7 mic here for runway left and right. So L-talk, we should be at flight level 110. At the Sierra Alpha 854, we should be at flight level 80 or below, it seems like it is. Or flight level 80. Or below, yeah, of course. Flight level 80 below. And same here, L-talk 7 mic, flight level 110 or below. And the MSA is 2,200 feet at Stockholm, and we do not have any threats for our arrival today. So for the approach, we're going to expect the ILS for runway 0 left. This is on chart 11-1. So, the initial approach fix. Can't see that one actually. Okay, so run heading is 004 degrees, and the ILS DME is 1099. So we are going to fly a minimum of 160 knots until 4 mile from Sierra Alpha. That is going to be the ILS DME. So it is going to be a normal 3-degree glide slope. Pop is on the left side, and minimum is 299 feet. Transition level, that's going to be for now 5,000 feet. Airport duration 138. We have set that to 150. And for our missed approach, if we need to go around, we're going to climb straight ahead to 600 feet or DME 1.7 Sierra Alpha. Past Sierra Alpha DME, whichever is later. Turn left to track 3 to 8 degrees, climb to 1500 feet, radar vectoring for a new approach. In this case, we're going to vector ourselves since there is no ATC online. Yes, so for our airport chart. So we are landing here at 0 left. And we could expect to vacate at Yankee 6. And hotspots are on taxi or chart 10-9 Alpha. So that's going to be 2 hotspots. Hotspot 3 and 2 we just first need to look into. So, yeah, that was on the takeoff, nice. So, hotspot 2, risk of entering runway when exiting on when taxiing via Zulu Hotel to Yankee. And risk of entering runway when taxiing via taxi via X-ray or Zulu Kilo to Yankee. That should be a problem because we want to vacate the runway at that point. So, this is our parking stand chart. This is chart 10-9 Bravo, effective 25th of January 24. So, we are vacating probably at Yankee 6 here. We could expect then to probably take a right turn just to go off to cross Zulu Kilo here, and then take a right turn again to Zulu, and then take a right turn to on Zulu Hotel into stand 11 at Pier Bravo on Terminal 5. And taxiway Yankee 4, Yankee 5, Yankee 6 and Yankee 7 only permitted for aircraft with maximum wingspan of 42 meters. Due to insufficient files in tower curves. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but at least the aircraft here is less than 36 meters, so that shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, and otherwise we do not have any other hotspots, any other taxi restrictions. I do not promote them for Oslo either. So then, guys, are there any questions? Probably not. Then our departure briefing is complete and we have just begun our descent. So we can descend down to flight level 150 initially. 150, altitude intervent, and we're going to begin our descent, and we can do our descent checklist. So descent checklist, pressure station, landing altitude set to 150 feet, recall checked, auto brake off, landing data, flaps 3136 knots and 299 feet on the minimums, and the approach briefing is complete, descent checklist complete. Then we are going to do a PA to the passengers. Emil, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Nice. So, then we are going to pretty much just do the PA to the passengers. Are we catching up on that altitude? Yeah, we are doing that pretty quickly as well. Yeah, we are descending way too fast. Okay, we actually do not need that speed brake anymore. So yeah, we are landing at 59, we can say. Yeah, that's going to be approximately 25 minutes. Autopilot, it disconnected LNAV. This community. Oh, that's why. There you go. And LNAV. Nice. We also do have a disk community here. And that should hopefully fix it. If you just go to the plan mode, so you can cross-check that. But that is probably for the initial approach fix. Yes, it is, because you're normally expecting vectoring. But yeah, we do not have an ATC online, so we're just going to fly directly into it. We do not 10 degrees. Nice. So landing in approximately 25 minutes. And the weather in Stockholm also should be pretty good. Mine damer og herrer, en liten oppdatering her fremme fra cockpiten. Så det nå kanskje lagt merke til, så nå beveger vi oss ned til Stockholm, og vi forventet til å lande om rundt 25 minutter. Været i Stockholm ser veldig bra ut. Vi har litt grann vind fra nord-øst, og så minus 5 grader. Ellers, vi har pratet en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian, og vi oppdaterer dem for deres neste flytur. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick update from flight deck. As you may have noticed, we now begun our descent down to Stockholm, and we are expecting to land in approximately 25 minutes. The weather in Stockholm seems to be pretty good. We do have a little bit wind from the northeast and minus 5 degrees. Otherwise, we hope that you enjoyed this flight with Norwegian, and we hope to see you again on a future flight. Nice. So then we also should actually do the PA for the passengers and safe loading cargo. Let descent started. We are arriving, we can say 30 minutes for them. 25 was not an option there. Okay, nice. We have passed flight level 300, so we can turn it back to 25. Yes, everything seems to be good. And again, check out the ATC. We have Helsinki approach. We are not going to fly to Helsinki though, so yeah. That's not going to be a problem. So yes, it is a little bit dark though, unfortunately, but yeah, that's how it is when you're flying in the Nordics, especially in the winter time. So nothing we can do with that. But I mean, it is going to be lighter and lighter now, so yeah, it is actually still a little bit light outside here. The sun is not all the way down here yet, but it seems like it is over in Sweden. So yes, our flight back, 8:21. And running for departure was that 08 they're using now in Arlanda. I think so. And simply it says that we're going to use runway 08, so that's actually correct. And we are going to be November in Lima today. We are November in Lima. Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha is going to be our call sign home. That's better than 821. Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha. And we are departing Is this on UTC or is it local time? UTC. That's 17:30 UTC. 17:30. We do not need Trondheim as an alternate. We can use Torp instead, a little bit closer. And flight time or block time is going to be 1 hour. 141 passengers on our flight back to Oslo, so it's a little bit more, I think, than we have on board now. We can actually check how many passengers we do have now. On our flight now to Stockholm, we have around 116. Yeah, so it isn't that many on board. So a little bit more on our flight back. So 141 passengers. So that is good. We are actually going to be pretty lightweight on our whole flight back. So yeah, we can generate that one, so that is now ready to go when we arrive in Stockholm. So we do not need to make that one since we are a little bit behind schedule. We are landing when we should be at the gate. So yeah, and we also do need to slow down the aircraft, so going to be even later than 1700. But we do have a tailwind of 20 knots, so that's nice, but that's going to give us a headwind on our way home, so yeah. It is good on our way to Stockholm, but not on our way to Oslo again. So that's a little bit unfortunate. So yes. Is there a lot of traffic in Stockholm now? I don't think so. We are the only inbound aircraft for now. The other inbound aircraft is like one is all the way down in Poland, so he's pretty far away, and he's actually the closest one. And we have one that's arriving now, I think. No, he just departed. So we have 3 aircraft on ground, one that just departed, and us on arrival now. So it isn't not going to be that much traffic, so we are pretty much clear to do whatever we need to get down. So yeah, then we don't need to we could I don't think we are going to take it direct because of noise abatements. So yeah, if I remember read correctly from the airport info that I didn't say anything about directs, but if I remember correctly, when we have flown down to Stockholm before with ATC, we haven't got any directs. We are either got to vectors or we just follow the star, as it says, or on the ND here. So yeah, otherwise we would have taken a direct, but I don't think they do that in Stockholm. So yeah, 42, sorry. So seatbelt is going to be turned on in approximately 3 minutes or something. Yeah, something like that. Or 15,000 feet. Or yeah, depends, but yeah, I don't think we got to yeah, we actually might hit 150 before we are we are descending at 1,000 feet a minute, so we are 2000, yeah, that's gonna be 2 minutes, so we are going to hit 150 before 15 minutes. Alas, welcome back again. What do you mean? If you mean if I'm eating dinner right now, no, I'm not. Yeah. Oh. Hello.
Sorry to bother you, Captain. I was just wondering if you'd like a drink.
No thanks.
No problem. Do give me a call if you change your mind, though.
Of course. Oh yeah, okay, makes sense. Okay, fast to go. We can continue down to flight level 100. And we can see the cabin. SLC PA system. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for landing. Nice. Are we going? I don't think we're going to fly over the main city of Stockholm. Yeah, the main city is like further down. Our alternate is Burma Airport, and as you can see, it is in the middle of Stockholm city center, or in the middle of Stockholm. So if you need to divert from Stockholm Arlanda, we're just going to fly down to basically closer to Stockholm. So yeah. The only requirement is that you need a one diversion airport, but it doesn't say anything about where it should be. As long as the weather is good and the aircraft is able to land there. That's why we are so light, because we just carried 4 tons of fuel, and that's because the alternate is so close. Okay, so you're passing flight level 100 though. Cactus 89, hello, welcome, hope you're doing well. How it is, that's that's because of the Earth, how it is. It is like not straight up. It is like a little bit angled. So in the Nordics in the winter time, you are further away from the sun. So the further north you go, boom, the darker it is going to get. So that's why it is so dark currently. And now it is going to be lighter and lighter. It changed on the 22nd of December. So it is still a little bit of light outside my window, but that isn't much. And here the Stockholm Down is pitch black. So yeah, that's basically why. So in the summer, that's going to be total opposite. The further north you go, the lighter it is going to be. So yeah, then we're basically going to have sun 24/7 here. Nice, you're passing through 110, and Stockholm should be pretty much straight right in front of us, but yeah, can't see Stockholm or Arlanda. We can't even see the city itself, so yeah. Okay, there you go. And we are now arriving exactly on time. Or, yeah. Okay, 1,000 go. We can continue down to 5,000 feet. Maybe not. We can continue down to... what's the altitude we're going to capture the ILS at? At 2,500 feet. So you can continue down to 2,500. And the QNH currently is 1011. Sorry, 1001. 1001. 1001. Passing flight of 100. Landing lights can go on. And we can also do the descent checklist. So, descent checklist, altimeters. We are passing flight level 907. Now, approach checklist is complete. And we should be pretty close now. So, missed approach altitude is 1,500 feet. That's actually very low. But okay. Okay, I think that may be Arlanda. No, that's not Arlanda. We aren't that far out. We're like 20 miles out. So we aren't that far out. I mean, we're just passing through 8,000. Sorry, flight level 80 to be correct. Okay, so we have 25 to 50, okay. So, it seems like there's approximately 10 miles between there, so we need to slow down there. Hello!
Hi, Captain. We're ready for landing. The cabin is secured.
Thank you.
If you let me know when you're ready to land, I'll make sure the rest of the crew are seated and ready.
I'll call. Nice, cabin is secure. And there go, we have a departing aircraft out of Stockholm, it seems like. It's flying towards us, but it's pretty high up. So that shouldn't be any issues. And still can't see Arlanda. Is it just me that can't see it, or is it Microsoft Flight Simulator that isn't loading it in? I mean, we are very close now. That's interesting.
Stockholm have ATC.
Stockholm have ATC? What did he say? Did he say what? No, Stockholm do not have an ATC. We have like Latvia control or something. See, like, oh, there you go. That's Arlanda. Okay. ILS is alive as well.
Hello, anyone copy?
Could you repeat the question?
Does Stockholm have ATC?
Negative, doesn't seem like it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so speed to 20, speed event to 20. How many miles are we going to be on final when we turn final? We're going to be approximately 7 miles out, so we're going to be pretty close. That was something I maybe should have briefed on as well. So we need to slow down even quicker now. Okay, flaps 5. And speed 200. And the runway heading is 004 degrees, so we can turn 004 degrees. 004. And we are currently 10 miles out. Thousand to go. SLC PI system.
Scandinavian 369 are coming for land.
Cabin crew, sit for landing please. Land 08. Oh.
2500.
Okay. Speed 160 knots. We're 8 miles out. Okay, approach Warlock. We have altitude. Go down. Laps 15. Clouds are captured. Okay, landing checklist to flaps. Cabin call given, engine start which is continuous. Speed brake arm like down, flaps holding 15. Arlanda traffic, Nordic 820, 6 miles out for 0 left, Arlanda traffic. Oh. Okay, we are pretty much clear to land. We can have the missed approach at 2,005 feet, that's probably better than 1,500. And flaps 30. And complete land checklist. Flaps 30 planned, 30 green light. Land checklist complete. And we are approaching 1000 and we are stabilized. Disconnecting autopilot.
1,000. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Knots. And there you go, guys, welcome to Stockholm. And Yankee 6 is right here, so that was perfect. Arlanda traffic, Nordic 820 runway 0 left vacated, Arlanda traffic. Okay, and then we can take a right turn here. And we're going to taxi via extends, please. We're just going to hold here for a second. We're going to taxi down Zulu Kilo and then take our right one on Zulu. Where are we currently? We are currently at Zulu Kilo and Yankee is behind us. Or X-ray. This is Zulu. So we're going to take a right turn here. We can just restart codes, please. Okay, so left is clear and the right is also clear. So right turn. Then we're going to take a left turn on Zulu Hotel. That's Zulu Juliet. That should be you. So the next one to the left, basically. And we are going to use gate 11 or stand 11. 11. It's going to be you. No. We can take Aviator. That's the best option we have. Okay, stand 11. Okay, shut down engine number 2. stand 15, 13 and 11. Okay, we're just running at the gate 4 minutes behind, so that's actually very good. Brake set. And we can get the ground power connected. Ground power connected to blue, one red, engines dead. Nice! Flight time 42 minutes. A really good landing as well. Okay, we are passing 30 now. Okay. Just wait for it a little bit. And it is passing 20 hopefully soon. And there you go, passing 20 and the collision light off. We can request deboarding. First you can actually do the secure checklists. Sorry, shutter checklist. So fuel pumps off. Probe heat off, hydraulic paddle set, flaps up, no light, parking brake set, engine start gears cut off, weather off, and technical log complete. Shutdown checklist complete.
The boarding requested.
SLCPA system. SLCPA system. Cabin crew, the aircraft is secured and the jetway is connecting. You're clear to start deboarding. Nice. Then we can reset that fuel flow, and
Passengers deboarding starting.
we are pretty much ready to set up for our flight back to Oslo. Okay, Alas, we're listening to ATC at Torp. Oh, that's actually pretty funny. Yeah, I have been listening to some live ATC a little bit myself sometimes, but not that often. But that's mainly at Oslo Gardermoen, but yeah. Yeah. That's funny. So yes, we're going to fly from Stockholm Arlanda to Oslo Gardermoen. We're going to be Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha. Just want to double check. Yeah, 1 Romeo Alpha. That's our call sign. Oh, what? Okay, so I just got to file the new flight plan on to Vatsim, so we are ready to fly there. Hope that we get some ATC into Oslo, that would have been nice. But Norway is not the most online network or online country on Vatsim, unfortunately. So I think our chances is minimal. So Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha. 1 Romeo Alpha. And there we go, got our flight plan. So then we are ready to go there. So, again, departure, that should be out of runway 08. Via the, I think it is going to be the RS3 Lima, or via Arlanda VR. Sorry, that's going to be Rukni 3 Romeo. Rukni, where are you? Yeah. 3 Romeo? Yeah, Rukni 3 Romeo, there you go. And after Rukni, we are going to fly to Alpha Romeo Sierra. That's going to be the... yeah, that's not south. Wait. Wait, what? Ah, we already have that one. I understand. So November 6 to 3 then. To Ibgaks. Direct to Eburi. November 6 to 3 to Seba. So arrival into Oslo, we could expect the ILS 0 left, via the Seba 4 Lima and into transition. So, cost X would be 9, final reserves, that is going to be 2.1 tons. And cruising altitude, that is going to be 360. 36, cruising wind 308.38. Average ISA minus 9, minus 56, that's going to be minus 65. And yeah, that's actually it for that. 5,000 feet is the transition altitude here in Stockholm. Descend 250, below 10,000. Forecast, flight level 310, 200, and 100, and transition level 70. And the current edge in Oslo is 1,000. 1,000. Nice. So yeah, landing at 107 feet a minute. And again, the flight time was what was it again? 42 minutes and 35 seconds. 42 minutes. Again, I hope that we're going to get some ATC into Oslo. That's going to be that would have been really nice. So yes, our next flight is going to be 8:21. 8:21. Where are you? You are there, departing 17:30. So we are 77-800. We are today. We are November India Lima. And flying on Vatsim. And yes, that is that's it. Yeah, the engine outside is something we also want. Engine outside. So the engine outside for Stockholm is going to be Stockholm runway 08. That says maintain 71 degrees to 21.5 nautical miles and hold 71 inbound, right turns when at above, yeah, and so on.
Hi.
Yeah.
All of the passengers have been
Wasn't even able to
offloaded.
say hey. Thank you.
Give me a call if you need anything else.
Of course. Okay, so that's just going to be on a heading of 71 degrees and 24 nautical miles and hold. So Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha 7125. Okay, that don't work on this one. Then we need to use 071 degrees 25. And the engine outside here. So Stockholm Arlanda on a 071 degrees outbound, 25 nautical miles and hold. And of course hold. We're going to hold 71 degrees inbound, right turns. Boom, that's finished. So yeah, we need everything here. We don't need the SID, we do not need the star. We're going to have the approach just in case we need to return. So yeah, all the passengers have deboarded the aircraft. We can probably request some fuel. The baggage unloading in progress. Yeah, we can request a refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
So we have that one.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
So yes, again, departure. SID var the something 3 Romeo. Rukni 3 Romeo. Go Rukni 3 Romeo. That's going to be an initial clearance of 5,000 feet, and we do not have any ATC online, so that's going to be just clean 5,000 feet. And yeah, we also need Aalborg we are, sorry, Stockholm we are on 112.8. We can tune that here. Actually, we can do it here. 112.8. And there you go. So that's going to be the inbound course for that one. So yeah, that's going to be an I actually don't know what the outbound course is going to be. Pinned Airport, Stockholm. Where the heading is 070 degrees. 070 and 070 and also 070. Nice, we got a cruise at 360 and 700 feet is the airport elevation in Oslo. 700. There you go. Is baggage complete? Yes, it is. And then we can start up the new flight on self-loading cargo. Start new flight. Yes, please. Yeah, it's got to be an airliner flight. We do not have any other choice though. Okay, so yes, that's good. Set up flight plan. So we're going to fly airline Norwegian. Departing 1730, 36,000 feet. Departing, yeah, 1730.
Please don't load aircraft
In-flight
until
services.
the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
No food, just drinks. No IFE screens either. And start flight. We are not a long-haul airline, so we are not going to have in-flight entertainment. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Captain. How are you tonight?
I'm feeling fine, thank you.
Great. We're getting ready for takeoff. If you need anything else, just give me a call and I'll answer as quickly as I can. We're a little busy right now, though.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. The terminal staff are ready to send the passengers down. Can we start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
No worries. I'll get the rest of the crew organized and we'll make a start in a couple of minutes once the passengers start arriving from the terminal.
Okay, thank you. Nice, so that means boarding is going to begin now very, very soon, and refueling is also underway currently. So yeah, Shell is now refueling the aircraft 4.7 tons.
All stations prepare to start boarding.
We can request boarding.
Boarding requested.
So yes.
Passengers boarding starting.
We are pretty much ready. We could actually do our departure briefing right now. The pilot monitoring should be finished with this walk around. So again, I think we might just do our departure briefing. So that's not Stockholm. So we can begin with the weather in Stockholm. The weather there was recorded, was recorded at 1650 Zulu. That's going to be approximately 26 minutes ago. And as follows: winds at 0603 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more. We are broken at clouds at 3,900 feet. Temperature -5, depot -9, QNH 1001, and no sig. So we can begin with our parking stand chart. This is chart 10 National Bravo, effective 25th of January 24. So we're parked here at stand 11. I think we might expect just a straight push out of here, or maybe a little bit of zigzagging out of here because of, as you can see, we have a thermal binding right beside us here. So we wait to see what we're actually going to get. And then we could expect to taxi. Is this for taxiing for arrival? I have a feeling that is indeed the case. Doesn't matter. So we're going to taxi down by Zulu Hotel, and then we're going to continue on, take a right turn on Yankee. We're going to continue up on Yankee here, and we're going to take X-ray 2 for departure, so full length for runway 08. We have two hotspots, hotspot 3 and 2, and that's basically it. Otherwise, there is no notable outcomes for Stockholm today, and no taxi restrictions, and we're just going to quickly go over the hotspot 2 and 3. So, hotspot 2. Risk of entering runway when taxiing via Zulu Hotel to Yankee. So important there, we are not going to enter runway. And risk of entering runway when taxiing via taxiway X-ray to Zulu Kilo to Yankee. But we are not going to taxi on X-ray to Yankee. We are taxiing already on Yankee, so that shouldn't be any problem. So, just going to check here. No. So, departure out of runway straight, heading is 070 degrees, and then for the emergency briefing. So, above 8 knots, I will only reject the takeoff for a fire warning, engine failure, predictive windshield warning, or the airplane is unable or unsafe to fly. If I call stop, I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disengage the throttle, apply max manual braking, or verify the operation of the RT auto brakes. Then I will manually raise the speed brake handle and apply maximum reverse thrust. When the aircraft comes to stop, I'll set the parking brake. Then we are going to identify the problem. We're going to carry out the drills as appropriated. And if we decide to evacuate the aircraft, we're going to read and do the evacuation checklist. And if time permits, I'll pull the cockpit voice recorder's circuit breaker. So, if the call before V1 is keep going, there will be no actions below 400 feet, except cancel any warnings and when it's given a positive rate. At 400 feet, we're going to verify heading select and do the memo items. At the MFRA, we're going to bug up, retract the flaps as scheduled. When flaps up, no light, we're going to select level change, max continuous thrust, and engage the automatics. Then we are going to do the non-normal checklist, normal checklist, and then we're going to make up a plan. So our engine analysis, that's just going to be on a heading of 071 degrees, so 1 degree offset from our runway heading, and then 25 knot comals and hold, as you see here on the data or on the ND here, 25 knot comals and hold. So for our SID today, we are going to fly the Ruxen 3 Romeo departure. This is on chart 10-3 X-ray 1, effective 2nd of December 21. So the Ruxen 3 Romeo departure, as I said, it is based mostly on our departure, but we have also tuned in Aros VOR on 112.8. So yes, we do have some speed restrictions here. We got a fly maximum of 205 knots at Sierra Alpha 557 and 220 knots at Sierra Alpha 564, and should be above 1500 feet. We have as always maximum 250 below 10,000 feet, and MSA is 2200 feet here in Stockholm. And we are going to use nose abatement number 2. That means after passing 1500 feet, we're going to set speed limit to end, bug up to 220 knots, and then retract the flaps scheduled. When passing, in this case, 3200 feet on the QNH, we're going to cancel speed limit and continue Pavina speed. And we have basically no threats for our departure today. So then guys, are there any questions? Probably not, then our departure briefing is complete. So departure, that's going to be out of runway 08, and the weather is pretty good in Stockholm currently. 060 at 3, -5 and 1001. 060 at 3, -5 and 1001. And it seems like that they are finished with the refueling, so we can turn on the seat belts. So yeah, flaps going to be optimum off and on, and the runway is dry. Landing dispatch, going to land in Oslo, probably going to be 0 on left. 30 on off, and the winds currently in Oslo. Winds are 030 at 4, 19 and 1001. So, way too cold. That's no, that's not it. Oh, that's one thing I hate with this EFB here. When I, for example, leave the landing dispatch page, I go back again, I go direct to takeoff page, and that is confusing me a lot. And that's a little bit frustrating. 060 at 3, -5. 060 at 3 and -5. So yes, then we can... Yeah, then we can do our PFR checklist to the line. So, pins and covers are removed, oxygen is tested 100%. Nav transfer and display switches, all at normal and auto. Window heat is on. Aircon and press packs, auto, and bleeds are set. Flight instruments, we are tracking 003 degrees QNH 1001 reading 100 and we can say about 17 feet. Park brake set, engine start levers cut off, rudder and nylon trim are free, and 0 and takeoff the taxi briefing are complete. Pre-for checklist to the line complete. Okay, then we can go through our flight plan. So departing with the Roxon 3 Roma departure, it's going to give us an almost right turn right after departure, and going to turn us southbound and then continue our turn to the westbound. Then go to fly over Sweden, cross into Norway, and then fly for the ILS for runway 01 left. And yes. And engine outside and missile approach is also there. That's good, we can execute. And we can request some winds. I think we forgot that on the last flight. I mean, we were delayed though, so that's an excuse. There you go, we can load. And execute. Descend, forecast, load. And execute. Nice. So, then we're just waiting for that load sheet to arrive. How are we doing with the passengers? I don't know. At least the baggage is soon finished. So that's nice. We can do our PA though. So we are finished with that one. So flight time is going to be... it's going to be approximately 50 minutes. It's almost a 10-minute longer flight time. And no turbulence, should be clear. God kveld, mine damer og herrer. Dette er kaptein som snakker. På en av Norwegian og besetningen ombord så ønsker vi dere velkommen ombord denne flyvningen fra Stockholm til Oslo. Flytid til Stockholm i dag er forventet... flytid til Oslo i dag er forventet til å bli rundt 50 minutter. Vi begynner så snart å bli klare for avgang, så setter dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet, og for deres egen sikkerhet og andres, vær så snill, følg med på den veldig viktige siste demonstrasjonen som kommer fra cabincrew nå veldig snart. Vi skal krysse på rundt 36 000 volt i dag, og vi forventer ikke noe særlig turbulens gjennom flyturen. Men vi anbefaler at dere fortsatt har på sikkerhetsbeltet på gjennom hele flyturen, bare sånn i tilfelle vi kommer bort til uforventet turbulens. Været i Oslo, det ser veldig bra ut. Vi har litt grann vind fra nord og minus 19 grader, så det kommer til å være litt kaldt da når vi kommer til Oslo. Ellers, sitt ned, slapp av, så håper dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, this is Captain speaking. Both for Norwegian and the crew on board, we will welcome on board this flight from Stockholm to Oslo. Flight time to Oslo today is expected to be approximately 50 minutes. We are now very soon ready for our departure, so sit down, take your seatbelts, and for your own safety and others, please follow the very important safety demonstration that's come from the camera crew now pretty soon. We go to cruise at approximately 36,000 feet today, and we do not expect any turbulence on our route, but otherwise, we still recommend to have some flight just in case we encounter some unexpected turbulence. The weather in Oslo seems to be pretty good. We have a little bit wind from the north and it's a little bit cold with minus 19 degrees. Otherwise, sit down, relax, and we hope that you're going to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet
Oh, that's
ground.
load sheet, nice.
There's the passenger count, the crew count, and the total souls count, plus yourselves, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Great, I'll make the call to remove the jetway and you can go ahead and close up the doors. Great, I'll make the call to remove the jetway and you can go ahead and close up the doors.
No problem.
Nice, so we got the load sheet, so we can basically turn on the fuel pumps and start that APU. So, takeoff weight is going to be 59.4 tons, 59,400, and the center of gravity is going to be 18.7. 18.7. And the runway is dry and full length, yes. Execute. So it is going to be at takeoff to 41 degrees and 86.4. So takeoff to 41 and 86.4. So flaps is going to be 5, trim is going to be 5.8, and V speeds V1 134, rotate 134, V2 139. So 134, 135, 139. 139. 139. Uh, 1,200 feet on the MFRA, 1,200. And yeah, we are pretty much ready to go. Yes, we have got to depart in like 1 minute. So generators on, and we can do our pre-flight checklist below the line. So fuel, we have 4,700 kilograms on board and 4 pumps on. Passenger designs set, auto brake, RTO. CDP for cars completed, takeoff speeds V1 134, rotate 135, V2 139. MCP V2 139 heading 070 degrees and 5,000 feet is set. Pre-flight checklist is complete. And we're just going to quickly check if there is ATC online. We have Stockholm Tower. We are on the tower on 118.505. 118.505. And which departure information? Information Alpha, runway 08 in use. So information Alpha, Sun 11. Yeah. Arlanda Tower, god kväll. Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha at stand 11 with information Alpha, requesting Alpha clearance to Gardermoen.
Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha, god kväll, Arlanda Tower, clearance to Gardermoen, Aros 3 Lima departure, 5,000 feet, squawk 5477, QNH 1001.
Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha is cleared to Gardermoen, Wadi Aros 3 Lima departure, initial climb 5,000 feet and squawk 5477 and QNH 1001.
Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha, read back correct.
Okay, departure change. So the Aros, we got the Aros, that's not the departure. Departure 08 by the Aros 3 Lima. 3 Lima. Why is takeoff speeds deleted? Yeah, that's because we changed the runway. Still going to be the same. Nope. Why have they changed? That's my question. It is still the same runway. 08. 08, yeah. 3434. Ah, that's interesting. 134. 134. And 139. Okay, and so we need to do a rebrief then on the departure. So not the rook zone anymore. Sit the Aros 3 Lima. Aros 3 Lima. So rebrief on the Aros 3 Lima then. So we are now going to get the Aros 3 Lima departure instead. This is on chart 10-3 Echo, effective 17th of June 21. So the Aros 3 Lima here, it is going to be a little bit different departure. We still are going to have Aros VR tune in, that's already what we have. So right after departure, we're almost going to take our right turn, pretty steep one. And then we're going to continue to Aros VUR. And this seat also requires a 6.6% climb ground rate. That's going to be approximately 1,400 feet a minute on the minimal up to 5,000 feet here. And MSA is still 2,020 feet, maximum 250 below 10,000 feet, and we do still not have any threats for our departure today. So any questions for the debrief? Probably not, then our debrief is complete. So we can prepare for pushback and departure then. No.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Nice.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So a little bit change in departure, but otherwise it is no problem at all. Still going to be the same departure, almost the same departure, but we're going to take or fly north instead of south. So as you can see, we're going to take an almost immediate left turn.
Departure check completed.
And
Bypass pin
inbound
inserted.
course to from this one is 261 degrees, so remember that. There you go.
Locking gear.
Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha requesting push and start.
Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha, start up and pushback approved.
Push start approved, Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha. Nice, push start is approved. And we can do our before start checklist. So, flight deck door is closed and locked. Doors and windows closed and locked. And the crash light on and transponder altitude off before start checklist is complete.
Helsinki, please.
Finnair 7 Kilo Foxtrot, very good evening. Arlanda Tower, clearance to Helsinki. Tovri 4 Lima departure, 5,000 feet. Squawk 5323.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
Cleared Helsinki,
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
7 Kilo Foxtrot, feedback correct.
Let's see if it... that was a V-turn. We're going to start engine number 2 first. I have actually no clue on where... Yeah, so you can start up engine number 2 then. So, starting engine number 2. $25.
Set parking brakes.
Brake set. That was an interesting pushback. Okay, engine number 2 is stable, starting number 1. $25. Okay, there you go. Engine number 1 is stable. Cockpit ground, we had 2 good engine start. Security deck, hand signal on the right. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, I'm just waiting for that gear pin.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
There you go.
And tower Finnair 7 Kilo Fox, stand 64, ready for start please.
Finnair 7 Kilo Foxtrot, start up and pushback approved.
For start approved, Finnair 7 Kilo Fox.
Okay, there you go. We have the gear pin. Flaps 5. Okay, and before taxi checklist. So, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, aircon and press packs auto, isolation valve auto, engine start switches continuous, recall checked, engine start levers are turned, flag controls are checked, ground equipment is clear, and APU off before taxi checklist complete. Then we are ready to taxi. Squawk 5477, almost forgot that. 5477. Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha, ready for taxi.
Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha, taxi to holding point, runway 08.
Taxi to hold point, runway 08, Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha. Okay, then we're clear for taxis. We're going to taxi the route that we have already discussed on the briefing. So, right is towards clear, and the left is also clear. Brakes released, here we go. So then we want to get to the parking stand chart, that's a little bit more detailed. Parking stands. Minimal power. So we're going to taxi here via Zulu Hotel to Yankee. We can even get on Zulu Hotel though. You should be able to just taxi straight ahead and then take a right one on Yankee. That wasn't, there you go. So left is clear and right is clear. So X-ray is going to be, sorry, Zulu here, and the Yankee is going to be next. Confirm, yes, that's Zulu, so Yankee is going to be the next one. Again, left is clear and right is clear. Hello. 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 Oh, I don't know what take the phone. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hi, Captain.
There you
Just
go.
to let you know that the cabin is secure for takeoff.
Thank you.
Just let me know when you're ready to go, and I'll get the crew seated.
I'll call. Okay, so we're just going to continue straight down on Yankee here. So very important that we do not taxi straight ahead, because that's going to go straight up to. Oh no, we are not going to taxi. Sorry, we are going to taxi on Yankee, then take a right on X-ray. So we are not going to follow Yankee. So we're going to take a right on the X-ray, and that is probably the second right here, and there you go, it is. Okay, after this turn we should probably also see the cabin crew actually, because then we're closing in on the runway. Okay, right turn here. This should be X-ray. Yes, it seems like it is. I hope so. Yes, it is. SLCPI system. Cabin crew seats for takeoff, please. Okay, before takeoff checklist, flaps, 5 land,
Nordic 1
5
Romeo
green,
Alpha, wind is calm. Left turn departure, runway 08, cleared for takeoff.
left turn departure, clear for takeoff, 01 left, correction 08, Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha. Okay, before takeoff checklist, flaps, 5 land, 5 green lights, stabilizer trim. That's going to be a 5.3 units, should probably set that. 5.3 units there, and cabin color given before takeoff checklist complete. So left turn departure, and we are clear for takeoff.
Finnair 7 Kilo Foxtrot ready taxi.
Finnair 7 Kilo Foxtrot taxi to holding point runway 08 via Delta, Yankee and X-ray.
Paddleboard 08, Delta, Yankee and X-ray, Finnair 7 Kilo Fox.
Arlanda Tower, good evening, leader 146 is inbound Sierra Alpha 802 at flight level 4500.
Sierra 146, good evening, Arlanda Tower, wind is calm, runway 01 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 01 left, leader 146, thank you.
Yes. So we are clear for takeoff, cabin secure. Okay, takeoff. Press stable. Take over the set.
80 knots.
Checked.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha, monitor Unicorn 122.8, ha det.
Unicorn 122.8, Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha. Ha det bra. Passing 1500, speed to 20. Flaps 1. So Unicorn. Flaps up. Passing 3,200 feet, cancel speed event, command A. Okay, there you go. I can continue up to 360 then. 360, you can set standard, and off to takeoff checklist. So engine bleeds on, packs, auto, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no light and outputters, passing flight to 60 now. After the takeoff checklist complete. So inbound Rs 256 or something. 261. 261. 261. Okay, and we can. Okay, we do not have a reduced climb. You can actually just fly direct to Aros actually. So Aros, execute. Enable 250 at the Seba. There you go, 249. And 249. Execute. Okay, I passed flight level of 100, so landing lights can go off. Pressurization. Yes, that seems also to be good. Yeah, we can turn off the seatbelts. Have some lighting inside here as well. There you go. Then now on our way to Oslo. Nice. 254 then probably. 254. Yes. So on our gate in Oslo, I have actually no clue where we are going to park there. So yeah, that's why we should have ATC online there now. Nordic 78 Bravo. No. We are Nordic. We are not even a Ryzen aircraft. What is happening here? Try to reload. That should probably help. There we go. And we have Helsinki control. We have Helsinki approach. So basically Finland is online and not Oslo. Yeah, so that's not nice, but it works. So I think we could expect zero left. Yeah. So they are landing. They're using both runways for arrivals and departures. For our case, it wouldn't make sense to land zero on the right because it is much closer. It is on the eastern side, so that would make sense. And the real aircraft is basically exactly where we are as well. So maybe we actually got to get a gate. So yeah, it does make sense to use 01 right. We have Scandinavian Airlines now on A320, actually flying right over where I live now. Landing now from Bodø. And they are probably going to use 01 right. We have Riga Oslo with Air Baltic. So yeah, I actually don't know. it depends a little bit on where we're actually going to park as well. Because if you're going to park on the western side of the airport, they normally give us the western runway. If you're going to land on the park on the eastern, they normally give us an eastern side runway. And this is, of course, for taxiing and so on. But we could also certainly get the eastern runway even though we are going to land or park on the western side. So it is like a little bit hard to decide there, because yeah, because of traffic and everything. So it all depends on what we're going to get. So it isn't very easy to decide. And also, when it says in the flight plan which runway people are going to use, everyone that's inbound also is going to use that runway. Almost everyone. So that choosing another runway, so like 01 right, may help for traffic, and that's a good thing. But that's going to increase our taxi time. But to be honest, I actually don't care how long the taxi time is going to be. This is the last flight for today with this aircraft, so it doesn't matter how long. If you're using like an hour to get down now, it doesn't matter. There's no one else going to fly with this aircraft today. We are the last crew, so yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter how long we are going to use. So yeah, wait and see. Emil, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. It isn't okay. It is a lot of traffic. We have one guy that just departed out of Stavanger. So I think we might use it on right, and just because of the reason that we are coming from the eastern side, and makes sense for that in that way. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, what are your questions? I'm going to try to answer my best. We have to load the seatbelts? Yeah, we have. Just nice to know that we actually have done that. Okay, so again, we might use it on right just because we come from the east, otherwise we're going to have conflict with traffic. Like for example this guy from Stavanger now. We also have one guy coming from Bergen soon, 65 Juliet. So I think we're just going to use it on right. So we can plan for it on right then. Arrival, ILS on the right via Insuv. Boom. Landing rate. That's going to be minus 900 kilograms. So that's going to be 57 300. 57 300. Flaps 30. Landing 01 right. And the weather in Oslo, 0506, minus 20 degrees and 1000. My one. Ah, there you go. Minus 20 degrees and QNH 1000. Nice. Yeah, that seems to be good. We can calculate 144. I think we might use either reverse on this landing since we're going to make it a little bit later on because we are going to the east side instead. So yeah, wait and see. Like I said, this aircraft could probably land on the right and park on one of the gates there. So wait to see what that aircraft also will get. Because of course Avinor is not going to give us a gate for the arriving traffic, but just for the departing traffic. I understand why, but for us that is flying here, that's like... yeah. 8:21. Landing 8 minutes behind, but it doesn't say the gate. It doesn't even say the baggage belt yet. So yeah. Yeah, we have passed flight over 300, so we should probably turn you over to 10 degrees. So yeah, I should probably prepare though for landing on the runway 01 right. We don't need you anymore, we can actually remove everything related to Stockholm. Also the approach. So, arrival, the star, we are going to have the SEBA for Lima arrival. And the ILS for 01 right. So heading is 192 degrees and 11195. One 902 degrees. 1902 and 1902. 1902 degrees. Nice. Thousand to go. Okay. Minimums are going to be we are a category Charlie aircraft, so that's going to be 871. .871 degrees, and yeah, that's basically it. What did I say? Flaps. Yeah. Okay, sorry. So yeah, flaps 30. This is not the landing route. Flaps 30 with no credits. So yeah, 144 minus 5. That's going to be 139. 140 works. That's actually better. That's going to be around number 145. So easier to set up on final there. Instead of like 144. 145 is easier to remember. And we're also going to begin our descent as well, so we're going to descend down. We set initially 20,000 feet, or flight level 200. Oh yes. Top of descent is going to be approximately 12 nautical miles, landing 40. Not 40, we're going to land even earlier than that. If we get in SUV and place you direct behind here, we're going to save like 7 minutes. So we're landing approximately 33. We can actually take 35 instead, just to round it up, and we're going to slow down aircraft and so on, taxi time. 35 minutes, sorry, at 35, so that's going to be soon half an hour. Normally it also should be 25, but now it is going to be 30 minutes instead. But yeah, that's yeah, 30 minutes. Even if we are going to have it at 35, it is still 03, so that's still 30 minutes. So yeah, that means we should have got a new update then. No, sorry, that was the latest one. So yeah, it's still cold, minus 20 degrees. So yeah, and we are beginning our descent now any moment. Yeah. Again, no ATC, no Oslo either. If we get ATC though, then that means we could probably get a runway change as well. So we need to be prepared for that if that could happen. And that could happen. So yes. Okay, soon. There you go. Beginning our descent down to Oslo. And we can do a PA to the passengers. So the weather is good. We had a little bit wind from the... that's going to be northeast and also minus 20 degrees. So it is pretty cold here in Oslo. So yeah. Mine damer og herrer, litt oppdatering her fremme fra cockpiten. Som dere nå kanskje lagt merke til, så har nå blitt nedstigningen vår ned til Oslo, og vi har funnet til nå blitt 30 minutter. Været i Oslo ser veldig bra ut. Vi har litt grann vind fra nordøst, og det er ganske kaldt med minus 20 grader. Ellers, vi har pratet en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian denne kvelden, og vi håper vi ser dem for det neste flytur. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick update from the flight deck. As you may have noticed, we now begun our descent down to Oslo, and we are expecting to land in approximately 30 minutes. The weather in Oslo is good. We have a little bit wind from the north, and it is a little bit cold with minus 20 degrees. Otherwise, we hope that you enjoyed this evening flight with Norwegian, and we hope to see you again on a future flight. 30 minutes. I think, like, if you have a descent, we begin the descent and not landing like after 40 minutes, then you need to like fly to Los Angeles or something, Heathrow, because that's going to be some high constraints on the traffic. Okay, there you go, and we are passing flight level 300 now. No, that was actually, that was 330. Oh, sorry, I was not flight level 300, that was 330. That's good. Okay, we are still landing approximately then 35. So then we can do our approach briefing. So we can begin with the weather in Oslo. That was recorded at 1750 Zulu. That is approximately 16 minutes ago, and it is as follows. So winds are 05 at 6 knots. KVK, temperature 20 degrees, dew point 23, and sorry, temperature minus 20 degrees, and dew point minus 23, and QNH 1000 at nosing. So for our start, we're going to fly the SEABA for Lima arrival. This is on chart 10-2 Delta, effective 3rd of December 20. So the SEABA for Mark arrival, for Lima arrival. As you can see, it is an RNAV arrival, so no VRs and Bs are required. MSA at Oslo is 3,900 feet, maximum 250, below 10,000 feet. And also we could maybe expect a direct from SEABA direct to Insuv. That's pretty normal in Oslo. So we are not going to fly this. We are going to be on the aircraft in for signal right probably, so we are going to fly directly to Insuv. Well, this was like 7 minutes or something, so that's nice. And we do not have any threats for our arrival today either. So for our approach, we are going to land the ILS for 01 right. This is on chart 11-2, effective 1st of December 22. So we are coming in from the Insuv transition at mandatory 220 knots at 5,000 feet. And then the left nose slide is maximum 200 knots. Runway heading is 02 degrees and ILS estimate is 111.95. And we're going to fly minimum of 160 knots until 4 mile final. It is going to be a normal 3-degree glide slope with poppies on the left side, and we are a category Charlie aircraft. That's going to be minimums of 871 feet. Transition level, that's going to be 7,000 feet. Airport elevation 682, that we have set 700. And for our missed approach, if we need to go around, we're going to climb on track 012 degrees to DME, or to DME 2.5 Oscar November Echo, and that's going to be our last DME. Then we're going to turn right and proceed on track 058 degrees to 4,000 feet, and we're going to expect vectoring but also approach. So, for our taxi, this is our taxi chart 10-9 effective on 25th of January 24. So, we expect to land 0 on the right, that's going to be the eastern runway here. And we're going to try to vacate at probably Bravo 7. And that's going to give us a good access to both east and western part of the airport, in case since we do not know where we're going to park the aircraft. So that means we're going to use idle reverse and manual braking to get to Bravo 7. And then if we go to taxi to the eastern side, we're just going to continue out with Papa and taxi to the gate. Or if we go to taxi here onto the eastern side, we're going to either taxi to Papa or down on Sierra. So yeah. And we do not have any hotspots, any other taxi restrictions, or any notable no-fams for also today either. So then guys, are there any questions? Probably not, then our approach briefing is complete. We can set it to 25 degrees if we pass flight to 300, and we can do our descent checklist. So descent checklist, pressurization, landing altitude set to 700 feet. Recall checked, auto brake off, landing data, flaps 3140 knots and minimums 871 feet. And approach briefing is complete, descent checklist complete. And see if you're landing 35, that means we're going to turn on the seatbelts at 20. Or something like that. So yeah. So if you take a direct to Insu after the Seba, that's also what we could expect. So landing 33, that means we're going to turn on the seatbelts at 17. And we can have that one direct ready to be executed in any time. So we are closing in. We have this guy from Stavanger. He's much closer than us. And we have one that have departed out of Oslo. And we can't even click on this one. And then we have one guy from Scandinavian Aircraft from Trondheim that is now landing on, seems like 0 right actually. Or maybe 0 left. I actually don't know. And this guy here, I hope he's departing. Yeah, I can't check. But oh, Lufthansa down to Berlin have departed out of Oslo at least. Isn't Lufthansa on strike? Wasn't like 90% of their flights cancelled by now because of strike. So yes, that's nice. Okay, we are not inbound the Seba yet though, so we do not need to execute that direct in case something happens. Yeah, I think many of the controllers here in Oslo, if they go online, they understand why people are flying directly to the initial approach, because that is pretty standard in arrival into Oslo. Also to many other airports in Norway, that you get a direct to the initial approach fix, and then you fly it from the initial approach into the final approach fix. Sometimes you also actually get a direct to the final approach fix, but that haven't happened to me that often. It is mostly just the initial upload fix. Yeah, we can continue down to 15.150. 15. Turn on the seatbelts in approximately that's gonna be 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes. Oh, is it a drink that's going to be offered now? Hello?
Sorry for the intrusion. I was just wondering if you'd like a drink.
No thanks.
No problem. Give me a call if you change your mind.
Of course. Okay, 14 now. Oh yeah, no. Sweden control just went online. Oh, we are leaving Swedish airspace by now, so we are not going to contact him. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Nice. We are like right on the border. Or we are not right on the border, but we are very close, so I don't think we are going to contact him. Just because we are so close. There's just no point in doing that. Like Eseba is the point we were crossed into the Norwegian airspace. So we are very close to Eseba now. Eseba is the next waypoint. So we are approximately that's 40. We are approximately soon 15 miles out of Eseba. You can actually look here. Eseba 14 miles exactly. I was very close. Yeah, that was actually on though. Unfortunately for him, there is not a lot of traffic in. Is it a vent or something in Russia? There's a lot of traffic between Moscow and St. Petersburg. What? Ah. Okay, the guy from Stavanger is now soon landing. This one just departed. Okay. So I think we can just do that direct then. So legs and confirm in serve after the Seba, confirm and execute. Okay, we can see the cabin. SLC PA system. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for landing. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for landing. There you go. Sometimes you need to ask twice or something. Okay, we can continue on to flight level 100 then. Okay, that was an interesting... Couldn't hear anything on that one. Yeah, we are catching the Vina path again also, so that's nice. Okay, that is probably the Stavanger-bound Norwegian aircraft, or the Oslo-bound Norwegian aircraft from Stavanger to be exact. It is a Norwegian aircraft. Oh. So yeah, traffic established LS 01 left 10 miles out. Nice. Nordic 545. That's from Stavanger. Nice, then we are inbound Insuv. Okay, where is the real aircraft? Yeah, they are also the radar. They passed one. Yeah, we are. We are exactly on with the same aircraft. They just passed 140, I think. When I checked, it was a 14200. They are now at 13,600. Yeah, we are exactly on with the real aircraft. Oh, that's actually really funny. Exactly on. That's nice. Oh yes, that's it isn't often that we are exactly on with the real aircraft. Okay, soon passing through flight level 100. Okay, I just need to remember that we're going to use idle reverse, so not maximum, but idle reverse. Okay, 1000 go, continue down to 5000 feet, QNH is 1000. So yes, 192, no, that's just gonna be 012. 012, not 192. 012. 012. 012. And you are at 11195, that should be correct. We have passed flight to 100. Hang lights can go on. And approach checklist, altimeters, we are passing flight level 905. No. Yeah, that was not correct. There you go. That's checked. I was good at actually cross-checked with the standby instrument because that was wrong. QNH is okay. The QNH is not 1000. 1001 is the QNH. Yeah, I was good at my cross-check there. That's the reason why always I got to cross-check in aviation for things like that. That's the reason why. It got a little bit turbulent now. Or not that much, to be honest. Just a little bump. So yeah, minus 20 degrees, and that is the latest one as well, at 1820. So yeah, that's very cold, extremely cold. So yeah, nice. Yeah. Yeah, remember it is a mandatory of 220 knots at the INSUV, so yeah, we need to be slowed down to 220 before INSUV. Hello.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for landing.
Thank you.
No worries. If you let me know when you're ready to land, I'll make sure I get seated along with the rest of the crew.
I'll call. Okay, nice. Cabin is secure. We're approaching INSUV pretty quickly. 8 miles out. Speed to 20, speed to 20 knots. It's going to take a little while for this aircraft to slow down, maybe. And again, we still do not have any ATC in Oslo. Okay, they are a little bit ahead of us now, but yeah, no worries. It seems like they actually may land on 01 right. Okay, fast to go. We can continue down to 4,000 feet. Yes. Nice evening though. No winds, clear skies. Beautiful. I think it's Lillestrøm that is straight ahead of us here. If I remember correctly. I think so. Or is it Oslo? Yeah, it is Lillestrøm that is right in front of us here. We're going to fly soon over the Kjeller. So yeah. That's the closest airport to where I actually live. Kjeller. I know there is no light at Kjeller also, it is going to be pretty dark there. But I think Kjeller is around here somewhere. Okay. Flaps 5. And turn base, so heading 012 degrees. 012 degrees. And drag card after Oslo, disregard. And the missed approach altitude is 4,000 feet, so that's already set, so that's nice. Speed 200 knots. 1,000 to go. Yeah, they went for 0 on right, that was actually perfect. Runway inside, turning final, approach. Warlock. And yeah. SLCPA system. Chemical receipt for landing, please. Glass captured. Emission approach altitude set 4,000 feet. And we are soon 9 miles out. Cargo traffic, Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha, 9 miles out of 01 right, Cargo traffic. Okay, we can set speed 180 knots. Actually set 160. And we are cleared to land.
$2,500.
Okay, gear down. Flaps 15. And landing checklist 2 flaps. Chemical, given, engine start, switches, continuous, speed brake, armed, landing down, flaps holding 15. And 4 miles out, 145, flaps 30. And complete land checklist, laps 30 planned, 30 green light. Land checklist complete. We are we are approaching 1000 and we are stabilized. Disconnecting autopilot.
$1,000. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, 60 knots. Reversers out. Okay, there you go guys, welcome to Oslo. Flight time 46 minutes I think. Yeah, 46 minutes. Nice. Carbon traffic, Nordic 1 Romeo Alpha, runway 0 on the right vacated. Carbon traffic. Okay, let's go to hold here for a second and find out where we actually go to taxi. Just need to get to check, or just need to check on flight radar first to flaps up. Nice. Yeah, the taxi to the west side, so you could just continue straight ahead. Okay. So left is clear and right is clear. Landing rate 144 feet a minute, so that was a pretty nice landing. I'm wondering what the G forces were. They can't have been that high. Again, right is clear and left is clear, so basically no traffic here. Again, restart the cold engine, so GSX not to bug out on us. Okay, so it seemed like they have turned off the transponder because I can't track the flight any longer. So they turned on Delta. So they are probably going to use one of the Charlie or Delta gates on the other side here of the pier. Yeah. A little bit unfortunate, but nothing I can do with that. So I think we're just going to take stand 6-4. Gate 6-4. You can just use that one. It should work. 6-4. No. Give it videre ground handling. Okay, left is clear and right is clear. So I'm going to take a left turn here on Delta. So I think he's using 6-8. Or 7-2, I think that's actually is 7-2. So that he's not occupying our stand for now, at least. Okay. We can shut down engine number 2. And there you go. So slide off. Yeah, he's using stat 7-2. Not use 6-4. 7-2. Next one should be 6-8 and then 6-4. 6-8. And here we have 6-4. We just can turn the aircraft. There you go. Brake set, and we're going to get some ground power. There you go. 2 blue, 1 red, engines dead. And 2,000 on you, please. There you go. And you're passing 20, add the glitch light off, and secure checklist, sorry, shut-off checklist. So fuel pumps off, probe heat off, hydraulic panel set, flaps up, no light, parking brake set, engine start, levers cut off, weather radar off, and technical log are complete. Shut-off checklist is complete, and we can request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
SLC PA system. SLC PA system. Cabin crew, the aircraft is secured and the jetway is connecting. You're clear to start deboarding. So yes, flight time 46 minutes.
Passengers deboarding starting.
So yeah, 46 minutes. Nice, then the passenger should deboard the aircraft. We can open the cockpit door. So 137 feet a minute, 1.07 G's, great landing. Arrival delay, yeah, sorry. I'm not sure how delayed we were though. Not that much, maybe 10 minutes, maybe even less. So to be honest, that wasn't too bad. So I'm really happy with that. Yes, so this is the last flight for today with this aircraft. So that means we need to wait for the passengers to get off the aircraft so we can actually shut it down. So yes, that was a pretty nice flight. So yes, you can reset that fuel flow though. You should also go to 100, and is there anything we can do while we're waiting? I don't think so. I mean, we can turn off the window heat and turn off the packs as well. The other collision light is off, that's good. Fuel pumps off, and you're at 10. Off with the flight directors. You're at 100, 4,000, that's good. Auto brake off. Speed brake is down, flaps up, no light again. Park brake is set. yeah, I think that's everything. So we just need to wait for the passengers to deboard the aircraft. That shouldn't take too long. How many passengers are left? 109 left in the cabin. Can just set another frequency so we don't need to listen to that, to the Unicom. Nice. Yeah, so we have 2.7 tons left, so that's nice. Okay, I wonder how long they're going to take to to actually deboard all the passengers. Oh, yes. Still have 66 passengers on board the aircraft. How cold is it? Still minus 20 degrees. Yeah, that's a lot. Or a lot. To say it the correct way, it's probably not a lot. It is way too cold. I think it is actually going to be pretty cold through the next 2 weeks or something, so yes. Nice. So yeah, the next stream, that should maybe be on Sunday. I'm actually not sure when or if I'm actually going to be able to stream on Sunday. Depends. But that's then going to be in the evening. So again, it depends, but I may be able to do it, but like I said, I don't know yet. And for next week, at least on Wednesday, again maybe on Thursday, and I'm actually not sure if I'm going to be. I'm probably going to be able to do on Wednesday. But we do have our trial exams next week, so I'm not sure when I'm actually able to do that on Wednesday. But on Wednesday, Thursday, maybe on Friday, depends. And then on maybe on Saturday. And then I'm probably going to be able to fly on Wednesday the week after that again, and then probably not before Sunday that same week. Yeah, maybe something like that. I'm not sure, but I think that may be pretty accurate. Are they finished with offloading the baggage? Yes, they are. They are driving away now. You can see that ground is calling. Go ahead. Roger. Thank you. Bye bye. He have now disconnected. So he has 4 passengers left to be exact. I like how there's 4 passengers left on board the aircraft, but there is basically none in the jetway. Are there even anyone? No, there's even no one walking on the jetway here, or into the terminal. So it is. They are finished now very soon. Just wait for the call from the cabin. There you go. Poor flight, what? Hello.
Hi, Captain. We're all done back here. Everyone's offloaded. Fantastic landing, by the way. Much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
If you need anything more, just give me a call.
Of course. Nice. That means the passengers are deboarded. The cabin crew is then going to leave the aircraft. So that means we can actually shut it down. So we're just going to leave self-loading cargo. There you go. So then we can do it. We have done the IRS. That's good. We need to turn off the emergency exit lights. And that's basically it. Then I think we can do the secure checklist. So secure checklist. IRSs off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Packs off. Ground power off. And that's not battery. Battery off. Secure checklist is complete. And we can turn off the light switch as well. So there you go, guys. That was it for today. Like I said, the next stream is maybe on Sunday, but probably on next Wednesday. So yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed this one and hope to see you again on a future flight. So have a